And a very good evening to you wherever in the world you may be as we welcome you to the Gabba, the Brisbane Cricket Ground, playing host to the very first match of the 2024 AFL season. The Brisbane Lions preparing to host the Geelong Cats. So the last time we had the Australian Football League here on Ultrasport, it was our coverage of the 2024 Grand Final, and forgive me if I break the fourth wall a bit, but our prediction was incorrect. We thought the Sydney Swans were going to come away with the victory. After all, they did top the premiership table, but it was Brisbane being crowned premiers at the end of it all. So we are here tonight as the Lions take on the Cats in the opening match of this AFL season. Geelong winning the toss, they called heads, and they will kick to the left of screen, so we are almost ready for the opening bounce, almost ready to get this one underway, the opening match of the 2025 season. Glad to have you with us. It is completely packed here this evening, as well it should be. The players are ready, the fans are ready, and we hope you're ready, because this is the start of the 2025 AFL season. Stanley and McInerney, the rucks to the center. There's the bounce, and we're underway. This game underway, this season underway. Geelong quickly gaining possession, but McKenna will make the catch for the Lions. Barry now with a mark, and this will go inside the 50 to Rayner. And now a chance for the first score of the season. Cam Rayner will take the kick, and it's going to be a behind, but it is still the first score of the season. Brisbane going into the lead. Stewart kicked it out from the goal. Dakota now. Guthrie. Fletcher coming in, but didn't quite make it in time. Guthrie off the pass. Into the air, and Hawkins did make the catch. He'll be inside the 50. Chance for Geelong to go into the lead here. Can he get the angle right? The kick from Tom Hawkins easily in the middle. 6 points for the Cats, the away side, going into the lead here in the early going. First goal of the 2025 season, and you see some Geelong fans, Geelong supporters excited, and Brisbane supporters disappointed. As we see the bounce, McInerney won it for Brisbane. Cameron Achi, and a lot of tackling here. Bailey, interception. Geelong with possession, but Starcevic got out in front to take the ball. Cameron can't get it here. It's punched away by Stewart. He will eventually pick it up. Stewart will take him down, and that will lead to a ball up. Won by Brisbane. Dunkley. Ball comes loose. Now Stanley for Geelong. Dangerfield with the mark. Guthrie will step back now. Kicks it to Stengel. Stengel back to Guthrie into the air. Coleman in close. Andrews takes it for the Lions. Catch made by McInerney. Easily gets it to Cameron for the mark. Inside the 50 now. Barry got out in front, but it was punched away. McCluggage drops it. McCarthy for one. Took the opportunity, and no, it has got in. It is a goal. And I guess it's just the angle of the camera, but I didn't make that call well, but there you see clearly on the replay that it was 6 points, and Brisbane will now go into a 1-point lead. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I just didn't see it as it went in. And the Lions quickly, perhaps looking to score another goal. Geelong with possession. Stewart goes down. Tackled by Cameron. And a ball up. Geelong winning here. Holmes to Duncan. Steps back to kick off the mark. Dunkley takes possession for the Lions, now sending it towards McCluggage. He'll make the catch. Stewart got up there. Danaher and Henry both giving chase. And a boundary throw-in from the umpire. Geelong winning possession here. Stewart kicks it towards Guthrie. Catches it for the mark. Now we'll send it unopposed to Stanley. Stanley intended for Stengel. Starcevic gets up and punches it out for another boundary throw-in. Atkins dropped it. Dangerfield. Holmes now to Henry, and that will get Geelong inside the 50. Chance here to either tie it or take the lead. It's gonna go away from the middle. It's not even gonna make it all the way, but Close has picked it up, gets it to Henry, and this is going to be an easy shot. Is there any debate? Is there any question? Easy goal. Cats into the lead, 12-7. 2 goals for Geelong so far, 1 for Brisbane. And the visiting Cats supporters waving their flags as we take a look at this once again. Back to the center for the bounce as this first quarter continues at the Gabba. Glad to have you with us for the opening match of the 2025 AFL season. Duncan makes the catch. He will send it to Dangerfield. Successful mark there. Atkins now passes to Dangerfield, and this might go out on the full. No, he made the catch. I'd like to see a replay on that. I don't think we're going to. That was incredible, an incredible save, keeping the ball from going out. Lions with possession. McCluggage got it to Fletcher. McKenna will go down, but he does release the ball. And Rayner trying to get out in front. De Koning got there, punched away before him. Rayner picks up the ball as it comes loose. And this will go towards Danaher and Henry. Henry punches it away. Bailey picks it up. And this will be a goal. Lions into a 1-point lead. It's 13-12 here as we enter the final minute of quarter number 1. Still a lot of footy to play this evening. But you see the home supporters exuberant after this goal, which we take a look at once more here. 13-12, 2 goals for each side. Brisbane ahead by a single behind as, Hawkins stepped up. Spectacular mark there. And that's going to give him a straight shot inside the 50. Distance may be a factor here. We'll see what he can do. It is only a behind, but it looked like a goal. from the angle that we saw it. As McKenna kicks it to McInerney to get us back underway. Less than 30 seconds in quarter number 1. Duncan will send it towards Rohan. And he does make the catch. Another mark. And another straight shot inside the 50. Will it stay the course? Nope. Once again, the missed call there, but it does bring the Cats into the lead as Dunkley will catch this for the mark and send us to the end of the first quarter. Close game, 14-13 in favor of the Cats. Back at the Gabba in Brisbane for the start of the second quarter in this first game of the 2025 AFL season. We are glad to have you with us this evening for the return of what is by far the most popular thing we cover here on Ultrasport. AFL in the 2024 season getting over 18,000 views here on this channel. And that was before the grand final. The grand final actually got 18,000 views itself, so that would be a total of 36,000 for the 2024 AFL season as a whole. Australian football incredibly successful on Ultrasport, and we thank you for that support as we enter our second season of covering it, though I have taken up the commentary duties, and I hope I am adequate as this will go towards the posts. Hawkins made the catch. And is there really any question? Maybe a question of angles. But the kick will be successful. Cats extend their lead. It's now 7 points, 20-13. First score of the second quarter. It is a goal for the visiting side, whose supporters you can see celebrating in the grandstand of the Gabba. There's the bounce, and the ball will be won by Brisbane, but quickly taken by the Cats as Rohan wanted the mark here. Starcevic punched it away. Robertson blocked by Guthrie, who picks it up now. Moving towards the goal, towards the 50. Coleman and Henry battling for it, but it will be Henry making the catch in the end and setting up a potential score, a potential goal for the Cats. It is definitely going to go way off to the left, and it is just a single point as Geelong extend their lead. 8 points now for the visiting side. Punched it away. Duncan got up on the neck of his opponent, and out it goes. Throw in now, won by the Lions. Fletcher will send this towards Wilmot. Catches it for the mark. Pass to McKenna, who will be taken down by Duncan. And we go to a ball up. Cats win possession on this. Dangerfield will make the catch. Kick it off the mark towards Henry. Coleman punched it away. And now a boundary throw in inside the 50. There goes the ball. Won by the Lions here. Fletcher to Wilmot. He did make the catch. Made it look easy, in fact. Rayner, with no one around him, will keep the momentum going. Danaher and Henry now battling, and Henry able to punch it away and send us to another throw-in. Just over 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. What has already been quite an exciting game. It was close at the end of the first quarter, but now Geelong starting to break out here. Payne to Wilmot, and Black Caps got out in front as it was intended for McKenna. McInerney and Stanley, the Rucks face off again. And this will be won by Brisbane. Wilmot to McInerney from Barry. Danaher makes the catch. In the 50 now. Ball is loose, picked up by Guthrie for Geelong. Stanley to Holmes. Dangerfield and Rohan. A lot of passing here. Dunkley swoops in, picks it up. Danaher now passes to Barry. Barry back to Danaher. That'll get Brisbane inside the 50. And now with this mark, it's going to be a long shot, but perhaps a chance for Brisbane to score. Oh, that is not going to be anywhere near a point. Goes out on the full, and Holmes makes the catch with Fletcher after him. Henry. I might have messed that one up. I apologize. No, I didn't. Black Calves. Beautiful catch there. And what can he do with it? 5 disposals so far today. And it has gone for 1. So Geelong is extending their lead by an extra point there, 22-13, as we approach the final minutes in the second quarter. Catch is made there by Andrews for the Lions. Barry and Duncan. Duncan successful, and now will send this towards the posts, but Andrews stops what could have been an easy Geelong score. Coleman sends this to, was intended for Wilmot, but it's punched away by Bruin. And now the throw-in. Barry intercepted. Intercepted again. McKenna to Neal. And Rayner. Wilmot drops it. Rayner towards McCarthy. Catches it for the mark inside the 50. And now a chance, perhaps, despite some distance, for the Lions to get back into this one. Where's it going to end up? It's punched past the posts. And that will be 1 point for Brisbane as we've entered the final 30 seconds of the first half. 22-14, Cats in the lead so far in the opening match of the 2025 AFL Premiership. Tuohy, and ball is loose. Holmes picks it up for the Cats, drops it. Robertson now and Barry for the Lions. McInerney as the final seconds tick away. And at the end of the second quarter, at halftime, 22-14 in favor of the Cats. So you see the scene here in the locker room, the changing room, as we get set to get underway in the third quarter here between the Cats and the Lions. 22-14 in favor of Geelong with 2 quarters of play having gone by. We are back underway. Geelong winning the bounce here and quickly moving inside the 50, but McKenna will take the ball for the Lions. It goes out on the full after or not out on the full, but goes out after a misplaced kick. Lions taking possession momentarily. Black Calves for Geelong. Lost it. Robertson sends the ball away to McCarthy, but it's blocked. DeConing now for Geelong as the Cats pick up the ball. Black Calves did get the catch there, just inside the 50. Lester off the punch, able to take the ball, but he's going to be kept down, and that'll lead us to a ball up. Could be crucial here if they can get good position inside the 50, Cats that is. And it looks like Duncan's going to pick this one up, send it going towards the post, and who got it? It is Andrews of Brisbane, able to stop a potential score there by the away side. Lions hoping for a comeback victory here in the opening match of the 2025 AFL season. We thank you for joining us here this evening. Atkins with the ball for Geelong, now kicks it to DeConing. Bruin with the mark towards Hawkins, picked up by Henry, and that will be a goal. 28-14, Geelong with double the point total of their opponent. The Cats getting further and further away, widening the gap between them and their opponents. As the bounce gets us back underway, Lions take the ball. McCluggage couldn't get the kick. Henry's going to pick it up. He goes down thanks to that tackle by Berry. And a ball up now just inside the 50. Neal will send it far, and that is 1 point. Quite an impressive kick there, distance-wise, even if it was only a behind. This goes to Tuohi. Myers, who has just come on for Max Holmes. I don't know what he was thinking there, because he's just kicked it out. Now Bailey. Dunkley passes back to Bailey. This going towards Hipwood just on the line. And he did manage to make the catch. It's going to be a kick from an interesting angle. Eric Hipwood looking to put Brisbane closer to their opponents, and he's missed the middle. It is only once again a behind. 28-16 as the Lions get one more point. Oh, beautiful! It's Hipwood once again, and he swoops in there. Absolutely incredible steal. And he's going to get the chance once again to right the wrongs of the previous kick. Can he do it? Not completely. Not at all, actually. Henry made the catch for Geelong. 4 going after the ball here. Picked up. Stewart. Ball is loose. Stanley to Bruin now. Cats with possession. This will go to Henry. Henry passes to Bruin. Bruin to Holmes. Easy kick there. Easy mark. Henry to Cameron. And the Cats inside the 50 will now have a chance to once again extend their lead. Jeremy Cameron with his first attempt of the day. Left footer. Sends it towards the middle. 6 points. And you can hear some stray boos in the grandstands of the Gabba as the home Lions fans, who perhaps had hope in the first half, may now be starting to feel a little bit of despair. 2 minutes, 1 second to go in the third quarter. There's the bounce. 34-16 in favor of the Geelong Cats. And some quick passing here by the Lions, but DeConing blocked that. Geelong with possession once again. Starcevich trying to get out in front. It goes to McInerney. McInerney kicks it to Dunkley. Dunkley inside the 50. Rayner and DeConing, and this will go out. Throw in now as we hear the Lions chants echoing throughout this grand stadium. This will be picked up by Wilmot. He'll send it towards the posts, and that'll again be 1 point. 34-17. And Brisbane once again, if I've done the math right, with half the point total of their opponents. Lions on the ball once again as Dunkley from Wilmot will send this to Rayner. Good defense, however, by Geelong. This was perhaps intended for Zorko, but Myers has picked it up. It's gone out. Just over a minute to go in quarter number 3. Cats with possession. Duncan ran into him, but the Cats continuing to keep the ball. Robertson takes down Atkins for a ball up. Possession won by the Cats. Atkins, Holmes, Stanley. And Rohan, easy catch, unopposed, uncontested catch, and a chance to give Geelong 40 points. The kick will go towards the left, and brilliant catch there by Andrews. Barry to, intercepted by Blackhouse, but intended for Cameron Atchie. This will be a goal. 40-17. And the Cats continuing to extend that lead with their 6th goal of this match. Blue and white striped scarves in the stand accompanying celebrations as the Cats look to cruise to an impressive victory in the first match of the 2025 AFL season. And we do still have an entire quarter to go, but what can you do in 5 minutes down like this? Atkins looking for another goal. I think he's got to get it. 46. And look at the celebration by the members of the Cats here. Wow. And you can see one guy standing up, presumably a Cats fan, though he's not wearing any apparel. But most of the supporters here staying in their seats as the away side extends their lead. 46-17 in favor of Geelong at the end of the 3rd quarter in the opening match of the 2025 AFL Premiership. What a deficit here for the Brisbane Lions. Down 46-17 against the Geelong Cats in this opening match of the 2025 AFL Premiership. We're back underway. The 4th quarter has begun, and now the home team, winning possession off the bounce, are really going to have to try and do everything they can if they want to have any chance of winning here. But Geelong quickly taking the ball back and continuing to dominate as they've been doing throughout this match. McKenna broke away. It was picked up by, I believe, Barry. Cameronacci will make the catch here. Sends it towards Fletcher. It was blocked. Blocked again. And now the Cats take the ball. Holmes kicks it to Guthrie, but the mark is stopped. Atchie giving chase. That's going to go out. This is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, that I have called a full AFL match. This is the one sport on this channel that I usually don't do, but I must say it's very exciting. I hope my commentary throughout this affair has been adequate, as Mark Blycap's number 46 looks to score another goal with Geelong at 46. But it is going to go just for one off to the left. 47-17. 30-point deficit here between Brisbane and Geelong, and I wouldn't be surprised if some supporters began leaving the stadium now, because I think we all know who's going to come away with the victory in this one. Cats have been dominating all game. Lions haven't scored in quite a while, as a matter of fact, and they've only got 2 goals, 5 behinds, go along with 5 behinds as well, but the difference there is 5 goals. As Rayner will send this to Cameronacci. Inside the 50 now, Danaher with a spectacular catch. But will it pay off? Left footer. The kick is for 6. And the Lions get some points on the board for the first time in a while. Flags and banners waving all around the Gabba as the home side manages to score for the first time again in quite a while. Missed the kick here. Lions taking possession off the bounce. Look at this. Did he get it all the way? Yes, he did. 47-29. Brilliant goal here in the 4th quarter. And now some hope perhaps beginning to circulate throughout the ranks of the Lions supporters. 47-29. Geelong wins possession off this bounce. And Cameron now will send it towards Blackhavs. Goal. Easy. And the tone here at the Gabba turns to the one that we've heard most of the night. One of derisive booing. And some Geelong flags waving as well. McInerney and Stanley back to the middle. 53-29. Tekonen sends it to Zorko, actually. Lions taking possession now. Hipwood in the mix, and that is going to be a single. 23-point difference now, coming up to 2 minutes. Of course, I've got some experience calling American football. There's no 2-minute warning here in the AFL. It's just fast-paced. There's quite a difference between the game the Australians call football and the one the Americans call football. As McCluggage now will send it towards Zorko. Cameron managed to pick it up. Great block there. And go along with possession now. Brune. Holmes. Oh, good interception there. Starcevic goes down, releases the ball. Dunkley to Bailey. Bailey inside the 50 now. Danaher was the man whom it was intended for. And he's released the ball. Guthrie now for the Cats. Atchie got in the mix. Guthrie again. Good block. And this will be headed towards close. Punched away by Berry. Guthrie misses the kick. Atchie to McKenna. McInerney takes the mark, and perhaps they'll slow down now. To Koning and Rayner. Rayner manages to win possession, sends it to Hipwood, but it is punched away. And just over a minute to go in this match. Quite a fast-paced, exciting finish to this one, even if we knew for quite some time what the result was going to be. This one's hit the post. So close to another Lions goal. They had that period earlier in this quarter where they scored those couple of goals. That rejuvenated this venue, and now Hipwood will look to do that again. You can see the banners waving as the left-footed Eric Hipwood tees this one up. Easy. 6 points. And modest celebration perhaps from the fans, because as I said, we've known the result of this one for quite some time. But even so, Lions fans able to rejoice as their side scores some late points here. The Cluggage caught it inside the 50, but he will step out. 12 disposals for him today. And you saw the look of frustration on his face as soon as he kicked it away. It'll only be 1 point. Opportunity for a spectacular goal, but it seems... Oh, picked up there. Danaher, straight on. Goal. And that'll make it 53-44. The Lions got back into this one. They're not going to walk away with the victory, but they have managed to cut down the lead of the Cats. If they had more time, perhaps they could come from behind and win. But the final score in this one, after this one more goal at the last second, it's going to be a 3-point margin. Are you kidding me? What a finish. The final score, Geelong 53, Brisbane 50. What an ending to the first match of the 2025 Premiership. Well, they walked into the fourth quarter and everything looked dismal. And they've still lost, but it's not as humiliating as it could have perhaps been. And I truly believe that if they had more time, the victory would be with the home side tonight. Nonetheless, it is what it is. It's a 3-point victory. Cats by 3 points, 53-50, 8 goals and 5 behinds for the away side. Lions with 7 goals, 8 behinds. And as is our custom, as we wrap up this broadcast, we'll go to the locker room for the celebration. From the Gabba in Brisbane, it is goodbye and good night. The 2025 AFL season is officially underway, and the Ultra Sport Network is more than happy to welcome you all back.